Hello everyone, welcome to today's episode of Showcase on Dark Souls 3. Only a couple of videos left. For today's item, I figure I take, in my opinion, the best chime. The problem with most chimes are, they're a bit bland. They don't really stand out from each other. A couple of them do, but the majority of them are not carbon copies of each other, just trying to compete for the same idea. Not this one. For our last chime is the Crystal Chime, a rather strange one. Possibly the sages of the big hats would use this, I assume. The description of this chime reads, a sacred chime once possessed by Gertrude the Heavenly Daughter, and defiled by the scholars of the Grand Archives. The power of the crystals gained through the scholars a degree of success. In this case, their work enabled this chime to be suitable for both casting miracles and sorceries. Here's where this one sets itself apart. The skill is the Durandal prayer. Recover HP for a period of time. It will be extremely slowly equipped in either hand. So yes. But the rest of them kind of compete for the use of just miracles. This one branches off into sorceries. But the funny thing, it does it extremely well in both areas, which is odd. Now visually, the chime is pretty much a little single bell. This time it's a single bell. But it's covered in crystals, very pointy, pokey crystals. Looks extremely uncomfortable to hold. And who knows how hard those things are. They could be brittle, or they could be like fucking diamond hard, poking at your hand every time you jiggle it. Looks incredibly uncomfortable. But I think that this time around, the uncomfortable will be a good payoff, wouldn't it? For stats for the Crystal Chime, ignoring the physical. For a spell buff, as we see, I got 178, which is rather high, and it started out with 20. So yes, a lot of buffing. Why? Because you get intelligence and faith thrown into this buff for this time around. Though it does soft cap at 45 as I read. But that is quite an easy sacrifice for what you get out of this. The trigger bonus, we get E for strength, D for intelligence and faith. So yes, rather low bonuses. But still, we got a lot of damage. Trigger requirement, need 3 strength and 18 intelligence and 18 faith. Plenty of both. Then for the bonus boring part, we got the gentle prayer. The same special for all the chimes, takes 13 FP. And the weight of the chime is 0.5, which is, it's okay. Going on to the animation upgrade. I was tuning on my HUD this time to show. Might as well. We got my lightning spear. But no, I want to use my fire and flash sword. Although a bit short range this time, I think. But nah, Dark Moon Blade. Oh yeah. Not like that, Soul Spear. So yes, all my usual spells could be used all with one chime. And with good buff. Something is wrong here, isn't it? But anyway, I also have the special, the gentle prayer. And you can see it works, it heals very slowly, but if you take it off, it stops working. Very boring. Upgrading this chime, he is no surprise in Twinkling Titanite. And you get a lot of buff for each upgrade, considering what this is. All the bonuses go up. All the trigger bonuses go up 1. It's quicker to say it that way. Every upgrade you get 6 buff. And here we are approaching the final upgrade. There you go. Over 200 buff. Wow. A lot of buff. Like, this chime should not be this powerful, but it is for some reason. Weird. Anyway, I'm eager to try this out now. Let's go. So, let's try my lightning spear. 300 damage, alright. 370. Let's try the soul spear. Alright, almost 400. This is the part where I tell you I don't have my rings on to upgrade the damage. Yep, you can look up there, you don't see the proper icon. So yeah, this is the damage without the upgraded rings. This is the same damage that almost every other chime, and even talisman, and even some callous staffs get with those upgraded rings. That's why I said there's something wrong with this chime. It should have been nerfed, in my opinion. Why? Because it's so dispolarizing to compare to everything else in the game. For someone of my stature, why would I use anything else? Why? Now, we'll use the one with the rings. Let's get my soul spear. Let's see. Yeah, 480. For both. That's a lot of damage. That guy didn't stand a damn chance. Not a single chance. Just wrecked him. Absolutely wrecked. Why would I use any other chime? Why would I? Like, the chime that uses miracles and pyromancy sucked. This is powerful. What's that? The gargoyle is very resistant against lightning and most miracles. Use catalyst. Use as a catalyst and use sorceries. As we see here, even with the upgrade, I still do mediocre damage with lightning, but no matter. I got the soul spear. It just wrecks them. And here we are with the Black Knight. Now you got a large choice of what to do with this. Very large choice. But as we see, the soul spear does the best. Now I'll at least try the light punch spear because it's said to not do very great damage, and we see there it still does average. It's 417, not as good as the other weapons chimes that specialize in it, but good enough in my book. Moving on to the pros and cons of the Crystal Chime. On the pros, it's multifunctional. It's got both sorceries and miracles in one. And it also does both very well. Very powerful at both. Alright. And oh yes, has excellent buff included as well. Alright. On the cons, well, the special's boring. For such a different weapon, the special's boring, but then again, it's already special enough, I guess, in its own sense. And I guess you do need both intelligence and faith to use it effectively. So it might be a high stat requirement there, but that is the pros and cons in my opinion. Going on to the score for the Crystal Chime. Buff, I'm going to give it 10 out of 10. Because it draws both of intelligence and faith. Like, wow. The specials gets the worst points, that's 6 out of 10. Same as every other chime, it did nothing different. I didn't need to show it this time because it does the same as every other chime. We get it already. Bonus, 10 out of 10. Again, you draw from both intelligence and faith. It's just 10 and both together. Misc, I'm also giving it a 10 out of 10. This chime, in my opinion, trumps almost every... In fact, I think it does trump every other catalyst, talisman. It trumps everything, in my opinion. It does both excellently. The only thing it doesn't do is pyromancy. But you're better off just carrying just a pyromancy flame itself, other than any of the pseudo-dual talismans or chimes, or whatever else cat uses it. But yes, this thing is too powerful in my opinion. It renders everything else obsolete and useless. But in total, I gave the Crystal Chime 46 out of 50. It's nearly perfect. Well, the special stops it from being perfect, but nothing is supposed to get the total score. Nothing, because it's a broken weapon then. So you kind of get what I'm trying to say about this. I guess I'm not going to nerf it. It's been a year now almost. This is why I kept this chime to the very last one. It would just render every other video after it, every other chime, a little redundant. That's why I kept this one to the very last, because I just didn't want to feel like every other video didn't live up to it. So I'll go out with a bang with the chimes. Like the staff, which was a bit surprising. I wasn't expecting that, but yes. But that's been Showcase for today. I'd like to thank you all for watching and hope to see you guys next time. Take care out there.